Happy Thursday. I'm Tristan Winder in the News 2 streaming studio at the Morning Pulse here on this April 17th. A Kansas-based boutique is closing its stores and all locations, according to a post on their Facebook page issued yet this morning. The announcement comes 2 years after the store opened in North Platte at District 177, and just 3 months after closing locations in the Nebraska Tri-Cities, including Hastings. The North Platte stores for Bling, announcing that they'll be closing on May 11th. All other locations will be closing at different times, depending on location as well. The post on Bling's Facebook page stating, quote, "After 16 wonderful years in business, Bling will be closing, and we're deeply grateful for the loyalty and support of our incredible customers. It's been an honor to serve you. Thank you for allowing us to be part of your lives and your wardrobes," the Bling team said on the Facebook post. So end the quote there. And on top of the high percentage sales, North Platte's Bling store also selling fixtures and furniture, and posting as well that they are in the final stages of business, but you can still redeem gift cards and store credit prior to their closing on May 11th. Stick with News 2 for additional details and developments on this later on today. Natalia Wazorek is a senior and a member of the Interact Club at North Platte St. Pat's. She had an idea to raise funds to provide a water collection system for a school in Tanzania. Years ago, St. Pat's held a fundraiser for a community that needed a water pump in Kenya, and Wazorek wanted to find a way to contribute to another community in need.
Yeah, we're very thankful for everybody who contributed. Very generous donors. Lots of people helped, even very little or a lot. Yeah, so anything helped, and we're still accepting donations. I mean, the more the better. We can help provide more. We do have some generous donors that have promised to match whatever we raised, so we'll have a little over $12,000 to send over for this project, which is going to be very helpful for them, and it's going to be changing a lot of lives.
Emergency personnel in the Nebraska Tri-Cities put out a fire this week in Grand Island that was ignited by an overcharged lithium-ion battery, causing about $40,000 worth of damage. While lithium-ion batteries are extremely safe, improper use and using damaged ones could lead to problems. Grand Island Fire Prevention Chief Phil Thomas says that when you get a battery, make sure it's a good quality and do not overcharge it.
Make sure you're purchasing items from a reliable source. There's a lot of Chinese batteries that are not UL tested or approved. Once a lithium-ion battery is charged, stop charging it. You need to look at your charger, and does it automatically do that for you, or do you need to unplug it?
Thomas says that lithium-ion caused fires are hard to fight because a product burning those batteries is oxygen, and that oxygen will provide fuel for the fire. For more tips and details on these batteries, you can find the full story on our website, knopnews2.com. In statewide news, in Omaha, there's still no sign of those missing girls who went into the Missouri River Tuesday night. It's now a recovery mission. Officers say that 4 girls went fishing near NP Dodge Park. They got into the river and began to struggle in the water. One managed to escape the current, but 3 others, 2 18-year-olds and an 11-year-old, have not yet been found. Crews are planning to broaden their search today and look farther downstream.
Rest assured, I mean, this is a horrible tragedy. Nobody wants to see this. We're doing everything we can to search and locate these girls to get some closure to this. My recommendations, please, if you're in and around a body of water, especially the river, please wear your life jacket.
Authorities say that the river is very dangerous with the current and debris making it very difficult for conducting the search. But they do plan on continuing their operations until dark every day. Staying in statewide news, now to our capital coverage. A bill that's seen heated debate has taken one step closer to becoming a law, narrowly getting the votes needed. It would require that healthcare facilities that perform abortions to dispose of the remains through either cremation or burial. This reporting comes from the Nebraska Examiner, introduced by Senator Ben Hansen. He says it uplifts the, quote, dignity of an aborted fetus, and that current law exempts some places from doing this already. Pushing back, others are calling this a, quote, backdoor attempt to ban abortions. As for the future of the bill, it could be on thin ice. You can read the full story on the Nebraska Examiner's website. We'll continue our coverage, obviously, of the Nebraska legislature upon reconvening for the current session sometime early in the next week. A growing number of Americans are suffering from depression, as more than 1 in 8 people ages 12 and up have been diagnosed with depression in recent years. That's according to a new report released Wednesday by the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. It found that depression prevalence has nearly doubled since 2015. According to CDC data, women are more likely than men to have depression, and the prevalent trends are decreasing with age and greater health. The CDC says that only about 40% of adults and adolescents with depression have received counseling or therapy. The latest findings are based on the results from a survey conducted between 2021 and 2023. And lastly, today, Americans lost $470 million to text message scams last year. That's according to new data from the Federal Trade Commission. The most commonly reported scams involved fake package deliveries, bogus job opportunities, and wrong number scams. The FTC says that people should forward these messages to 7726 or spam to report them. The agency says that never click on links or respond to unexpected text messages. And again, if you get some, you can forward these messages to 7726 or spam to report them. Rounding out the morning pulse here on this Thursday, April 17th, with a check of the 7-day forecast. 65 the high today, a little breezy, but it's going to get even cooler for tomorrow, the Good Friday, and into the Easter weekend. 56 the high on Saturday. We can't rule out chances of moisture into the forecast as well today through tomorrow. Still going to be breezy on Saturday, but the more recent trends indicate that there's going to be warmer temperatures than originally anticipated, at least for Easter Sunday, and the warmer trend continues into the upcoming work week. Have a great day.